And here he is, the pride of Paulsboro, Anthony Bennett.
What an athlete, former Supersonic champion, as he is now vying for a title that he once so proudly held. And I'll tell you, the last match they had here on the 24th pretty much stole the show as far as I'm concerned. What an athlete, and you can't take anything away from his competition tonight, the current champion, War, but what a story, Anthony Bennett. What an athlete.
Yeah, the hometown hero, Anthony Bennett, former Monster Factory Supersonic champion, as well as a former Monster Factory heavyweight champion. He's a man who takes on all comers, all sizes, all challengers.
And certainly popular, to say the least.
Absolutely, and he has fun while he's doing it. He's got the double shades. He's got the shades on the high top fro, Bill. I know you mentioned you don't have a whole lot of hair, but I don't have enough hair to do that either.
No, I need something to cover my head when it gets cold outside. It gets a little cold up there.
And speaking of cold,
I think the mood's about to change here, Ian.
yeah, I thought I felt a cool draft, Bill. There.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, this is War!
Just a man who sends chills down your spine. The crowd not really knowing what to make of him tonight. Some cheers, some boos. But a man that gives me the creeps, Bill.
Well, I'll tell you something. I call him the masked enigma. You never really know where he's coming from, but certainly when this man gets in the ring, he knows how to get it on. And in evidence of that, he holds the Supersonic Championship here at Monster Factory Pro Wrestling.
I think my big concern, Bill, he claims he's from off the grid, and there you see the man like two bulls locking horns.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. You can just tell their last encounter here.
And we're off!
We're off and running.
You mentioned their last encounter. War emerged victorious. War won the Supersonic Championship in a four-way encounter. On the 10th of October, Anthony Bennett, look at this. A man who knows where he's at in the ring, able to turn a negative into a positive, and now on the offensive against War.
And he's going to have to, because just when you least expect it, War can turn this thing around in the blink of an eye.
Here we go, Anthony Bennett, snap mared. Into the corner, using that agility roll through. Oh, headbutts him with the high top fade. Cover one. Just a 2 count there.
War finally gets his entrance attire off. We're going to get down to business.
Kind of on Dream Street already. They're looking for the sliced bread, maybe. His finishing maneuver, but War counters. Perfectly scouted.
He's in a very compromised position right now. Now the champion, War, all over Anthony Bennett.
The tree of woe position. You mentioned being compromised. Look at the strength. War in a torture rack position. Anthony Bennett out of it, using that agility. Irish whip into the corner. Anthony Bennett now up and... Look at that, the head scissors take over to the outside.
A great heads-up move by the challenger, taking the champion right out to the floor. And if he's smart, he'll get on him right away. You let the champion rebound.
He's wasting time here, Bill, as you aptly point out. Looking for a high-risk maneuver to the outside, perhaps. Going up and out of the ring.
I don't think we could have kicked off Turkey Slam 2015 any better than here, Ian.
No, the action is hot and heavy already. Anthony Bennett with a suicidal move, perhaps, much like a kamikaze fighter using his body as a weapon.
They have taken it to the streets, but this may be beneficial for the champion, because if they get counted out, he'll keep the title.
Yeah, and this is War's forte. Even though Anthony Bennett is on the offensive, this is where War did his damage against Major McClendon on October 10th. He took the battle to the outside.
He's fighting War's battle right now. That's what he needs to do to take the title off of him right now. And you got to think he's probably had this plan out. He wants to fight War's battle. You want to beat somebody at their game, this is the way to do it.
You know, I think you're right, Bill. Oftentimes, competitors scout weaknesses. But if you can scout the strength and cut the strength off at the pass. Oh!
Drop kick right off the apron.
And, you know, that's a smart move for a couple reasons, Bill. That resets the count. He goes on the inside, comes back out, prevents the count out, and as you mentioned, titles here at the Monster Factory don't change hands on countouts or disqualifications.
Nope, only pinfalls and submissions do titles change here at Monster Factory Pro Wrestling. And Anthony Bennett doing the right thing here, getting the champion in the ring. Looks like he's going up to his favorite perch, Ian.
Perched like a condor up on the top. Uh-oh, War getting out of the way, though. He had that scouted. War, very cerebral competitor. His hometown is from off the grid.
I believe that's near parts unknown, Ian.
Right. That's a hometown associated with fellas like current-day Jesse Ventura and Alex Jones.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Counters. Go behind. Looking for the roll-up. Blocked by War. Bennett, though. Oh, War catches him. Oh, drops him down with a modified spine buster. The cover. 1, 2.
Lateral press, but he kicked out. He's still got the strength. He's still got the energy in there. But now War with the advantage.
Now, Bill, I'm wondering. I'm seeing Anthony Bennett. He's hesitating a bit. He's not going for the kill in this title match. And he's an experienced competitor. I'm wondering if the nerves of the title match are getting inside the head of Anthony Bennett.
I don't know, Ian. It's hard to say at this point, but they know each other so well. They faced each other many times. But I think he's just trying to pick the right moment to really get back on the offensive.
And here you see a scoop and a slam.
Powerful slam by the champion.
Oh. Cover. Just the 2 count for referee Steve Chaz. Always in great position inside the squared circle.
And you got to realize, too, and I'm sure War, the champion, realizes this, and again, they faced each other so many times, you're going to have to wear down Anthony Bennett to really get him in a compromising position to go down for that pinfall.
Absolutely. I think the size and strength advantage lies with War. But believe it or not, I think the experience and endurance advantage lies with Anthony Bennett. Oh, kicks him in the mush. Wheelbarrow. Oh, but he caught him. Scouted.
Well, he had him scouted well, Ian, that time.
Snake eyes into the corner into an inverted X-Factor. 1, 2.
No, not yet. Still too much fight left in the challenger. Anthony Bennett, I've never seen anything like it. The match they had at the last show on the 24th of October, they pulled out all the stops. Resiliency as the match went on was unreal.
And I got to point this out, Bill. Both of these competitors later tonight are signed for the Turkey Slam.
Absolutely, they're going to come right back out here into this 2-ring battle royal. But I don't think that's on their minds right now.
No.
What's on their minds right now, Ian, of course, is the Supersonic Championship here at the Monster Factory.
Huge uppercut sends Bennett to the ground, just draped into the ropes. Bennett on Dream Street.
And I got to point this out, too, Ian. You want to get somebody like Anthony Bennett, who cardiovascular conditioning is one of his strong suits. He's doing the right thing right here, stomping on him now, leaning on the man, trying to zap him with that energy.
Yeah, and you can see, other than the cheating that just happened, the rake of the eyes, who's trying to cut off the oxygen from the carotid artery to the brain, impairing all functions. That's one way to sap oxygen from a competitor who that clearly is an advantage for, like Anthony Bennett.
Certainly somebody like War. Winning is a must by any means necessary.
And with that double underhook suplex, I think he might be on his way. Interesting crowd here tonight. A man like War, he's a guy who says that he understands the schemes of the world, that he understands what's going on. And somehow these fans here, I don't think they would necessarily associate themselves with the Alex Joneses of the world, but they support this man in the ring.
And I think it has everything to do with his athletic ability. Every time this man steps in a ring, he gives 100% and really delivers a really great match. And this match should be no exception.
A suplex. Oh, no. Countered.
They are between the rings, Ian.
Oh, having flashbacks to Battle Bowl 91. Sliced bread, baby. Oh, he uses it as a clothesline. Ducks the kick. Oh, into the corner here. Action hot and heavy. Both men finely conditioned athletes. Look at the way, the unorthodox movement.
He moves like a cat. He moves like a cat, this War, I'm telling you.
Second row from the inside with a stomp.
He's in the driver's seat now. He knows he's got the title in his grasp right now. He's very confident.
Going for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5.
Near fall situation again. Once again, Anthony Bennett digging down into that reserve, searching for that little something extra. He's doing it.
Did you see the casualness that War, as he moved off the cover, used the shin to drive it into the windpipe?
A little bit of extra insult added to the injury, so to speak.
The fans now cheering for Bennett. Bennett with those kicks. Bennett, who has some background in boxing and MMA, in addition to his great amateur background at Paulsboro High School.
Graduated of Paulsboro High School back in 2011. Wrestled all 4 years at the high school. So even if he feels lost or disoriented in the ring, he could also go back to his amateur skills as well.
Now both men in the center, Irish whip in. Look at this.
With strength by the champion.
Beautiful sidewalk slam. That should be it, Bill. 1, 2, no!
Another near fall.
2 3/4.
Got to give it to Anthony Bennett. He doesn't want to let his hometown crowd down. He wants to stay in this thing. He wants to bring that championship back.
You know, as we've mentioned so many times, Anthony Bennett with a lot of hometown supporters. Some of his family and friends are here tonight.
And now you see the champion communicating with the crowd. Some, as you mentioned, and some are with him, some are certainly against him.
Well, this might be a mistake, though. We saw the precision focus earlier in the match from War, but now he's letting the fans get into his head as he has control of Bennett. But no, Irish whip reversal into the corner. Up and out goes War. War now connects with a huge right forearm.
This thing is just bouncing back and forth so many times, it's hard to keep up.
Look at
War.
that!
Wow. Huge lariat by the champion, War.
This should be it. Cover 1, 2, no!
I don't think he got enough body to body on that pinfall cover, Ian.
2 9/10, Bill.
That's about as close as you can get, Ian. No doubt about that. Ian, it looks to me the champion is a little frustrated right now. And you can see by his macerations, he's let the fans get in his head. Or maybe he's trying not to. He's so unorthodox, Ian, but as you can see, he's stalking his man right now.
Yeah,
He sees the end might be near.
just like a cat telling him to get to his feet. What does he have in mind here? Oh, maybe he's going for the sliced bread. Bennett's own move.
Boy, wouldn't that be an insult?
Bennett counters, and now War in a precarious position. Oh, beautiful drop kick to the solar plexus.
Well, that'll certainly turn the momentum away. If you had any momentum building, that would do it. Nice high lariat by the challenger.
Oh, connects with a beautiful one-legged drop kick. And now Bennett with War in the ropes. Irish whip reversed. Now up. Oh!
What a counter by Bennett.
Now Bennett's starting to feel it. Could this be Bennett's night? Will he win the Supersonic Championship again? Oh! Wheelbarrow Bulldog cover.
It's got that leg hook, both legs hooked.
Ooh.
And he didn't kick out. He rolled that shoulder off the canvas, Ian.
Yeah, and this is the stage of the match where it's reset to a 50-50 encounter. Both men have worn each other down.
And as it was in their last encounter, Ian, it's a gut check, and they both know it.
Oh, now Bennett adjusting the neck. Oh, he's looking for War's finisher.
Boy, wouldn't this be something? Finish War with War's hold.
Oh, a War ducks the clothesline. Uh-oh. Into the torture rack.
Oh, and there's only one way to go but down.
The rack attack from War.
This has got to be it here.
This should be it. 1, 2. No!
I got it kicked out.
2 9/10 again. Referee Steve Chaz in perfect position.
Yeah, he shot that arm right out of there. He still got too much in the tank. And that was one heck of a backbreaker he took. Standing from a standing position, driving all that force of Bennett down onto his back. And now what? Another move on the back.
Put him away here. This is what War won the championship with, but no, countered. Irish whip into the corner. Bennett here. Oh, misses with a big clothesline. Kick to the lower back. Oh, and War has him right where he wants him. This should be it, Bill. If he... Oh, this is a submission. This is what he won the championship with. Steve Chaz.
What a painful maneuver. Look at that. Look at the way he's bending in that unnatural position.
But look at Bennett. Bennett fighting out of it with his hands. Flips out of it. Into the corner. Bennett.
Nice break.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
This could be it. Hooks the leg.
He hooks
1,
that leg.
2, 3.
We got a new champion.
New Supersonic champion. We'll take it to Stuart Campbell.
Here is your winner and new Supersonic champion, Anthony Bennett.
What a hard-fought contest, Ian. That was incredible.
Incredible indeed. Anthony Bennett walking away the new Supersonic champion. But you got to think, Bill, I don't think we've seen the last of War. What a great match from War. A champion going down to a great challenger.
Indeed, and Anthony Bennett and War, again, on the 24th, they put on one heck of a battle. This, in my opinion, was better than the first one, and I gotta agree with Ian. This probably won't be the last time that we see these two go head up here at the Monster Factory.
Yeah, and a lot of unorthodox moves scouted perfectly by Anthony Bennett. And a lot of Anthony Bennett's offense scouted perfectly by War. I'm excited for a possible rematch, but we'll see what happens. There he is, your champion.
Here's your winner.
Anthony Bennett, the new Supersonic champion.
You gotta bump the kid and play. Now everybody sing.